Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to show you the Land Rover Defender by Almost Real. Now they make a couple of different versions. You got the this is a 110 version, which is 4-door, and they also have 90 version, which is 2-door, and they also made it with the blue color like this one, and you have the green one, and also a brown one and white one. And so I choose this one with the this white color wheel. Unfortunately, I prefer the other wheel design with the 5-spoke alloy wheel, mainly because you can actually see the brake disc and caliper. In this one, it's kind of hard to see, but nevertheless, they're all sold out anyway. So I'm happy with this one anyway. Anyway, I got this one for a small end model car from China, and the guy gave me discounts. So I ended up paying around about 170 or something like that. They are not cheap though, they are quite expensive, you know, they are like over 200 or something like that. I managed to get a little bit cheaper discount from the guy because I keep mentioning his YouTube, his business all the time. Anyway, so this is really good model. I like Almost Real a lot, but this one is surprisingly it's not heavy as before. I don't know why it is. When I lift it up, it's supposed to be full-size SUV, right? But somehow it feels like a Maisto, you know, like a Lamborghini. It's really weird. It's about like what, 700? No, not 700. Maybe a bit heavier than that. I would say about 800 or 900 grand. I would say. We'll measure it on the scale to see whether I'm right or not. But I can tell you that this is definitely not a kilo heavy. Considering my Land Rover from the LCDs, and you know they are like a kilo heavy, like a Rolls-Royce Cunningham was a 1.4 kilo heavy big SUV. So I was assuming that this is gonna be heavy as hell, but actually it is very light. So anyway, so let's look at the accessory here. So you got this made of die-cast leather. So this is very interesting. You can fold it down and then you can extend it as well like this, which is really cool. And then this is made of die-cast. You just plug it into the any side panel that you like, either on this side or the other side. And then you also have this little box here. I'm not sure what this is for, but you can actually attach to it. And then you also have this roof. I don't know what this is, but yeah, you can put it on there. So if this is on aligned it, and it will actually stay there, right? So if I move a little bit, see, if it in the alignment, it just hooking there by itself, and it doesn't actually move, which is really nice. So I like this one. And also you have this front grille as well for additional bumper. And so there we are. Now let's look at the model itself. So the light detail is really impressive. I'm really pleased with the light detail. So you can see all the little shiny silver stuff around it. You got nice LED headlight, and then you got all the little shiny light detail. It's really nice, and so this is really interesting. It's no glass panel on the front actually, so this light is on its own, so you don't have another layer on top, which is really cool. And all this grill here are see-through. You can see that underneath that, you can see my fingers on the camera. They are actually see-through. There is no you know, seal grill here in this car. Everything is, it can actually see through everything, even on this side panel, and this is actually, you can see through it in there as well. So let's look at engine detail. Engine detail is in the Almost Real is really nice. I like the strut detail. Strut style looks more premium and more realistic. Don't like the Norev or Bburago and Maisto. They use this as weird dot-leg style, but this one is a lot better. Only you will see this one in the premium collectible item like LCD or Keng Fai or Almost Real. Most of them don't have this kind of thing. Auto Art also use this one, by the way. So anyway, so the engine detail is really nice. It's not like a one giant molded plastic piece, and they're all individual pieces, which is really good. You got decal and all the little stickers and Land Rover logos here, and then you got different color pieces that actually separate it, and they got little wires around it as well. Looks really realistic actually, and you can also see the some kind of like, what do you call it, radiator grills inside there. So it is really impressive. I'm very happy with the engine detail. So if I put this on, and you just touch it like that, which is really cool. And you can take this out or touch it like that. Anyway, so it has a full walking suspension, front and back. Nice suspension kick, actually, very nice feedback, so really cool. And the back also do that. Okay, no problem. And then you have this additional pipes for whatever that is. I'm not really sure. I don't really have off 4x4 off-roader. But anyway, so you got the door. There is no carpet in this one. I think the rear car also don't have carpet because they're meant to be 4x4, off-roader car. It's not like an SUV, so you don't want the muddies and shoes on a nice carpet, would you? So, and the engine details, interior detail is very nice, and you have the this little steering wheel with the Defender logo is really shiny, and they actually work with the front wheel as well. Yeah, the seat details and stuff, they're all nicely painted. All the little stuff inside is really good. At the top also you can see all the little details in there as well, which is really good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, and you got the door, also nice detail in there as well. The speakers, you can actually scratch it, you can feel the differences on the speakers. So yeah, it's really good. And let's look at the back. Someone told me that I should use the metal, there's some kind of plastic piece to open this rather than my nail, but I always keep forgetting where to use that one. Anyway, so here we go. So you got this little door handles, speakers, and you also have some air conditioning fan in a control in the center console, which is also good. At the top you got all the nice sunroof and all the detail at the top as well, which is really cool. So yeah, generally it's really nice model so far. At the back you also have nice light detail. Oh, very nice rear heat line as well, which is really cool. So if I open it, you can see quite a lot of nice heat line in here. All plastic in there with the some kind of see-through mesh, which is really cool. That's very nice. And then you also have the tow bar as well, which you can actually take this out or you can push it in if you want to. So it's all looking good. Let's look at it underneath. This is more than just an exhaust pipe actually, because it shows you all the drivetrain and all the suspensions and all this little detail underneath there as well, which is really nice. So yeah, very impressive so far. I'm not sure what this thing is. I think this is for the tow bar hook for the front as well. So yeah, looking nice. Let's look at the inside on this one. There you go. So this is the passenger side. Again, you can see all the control and sat nav in the middle. So yeah, so I'm happy with this. That it just feeling very light, really. That's the only problem. Now let's look at the accessory. So if I put this one on, now one thing I gotta say to you is that this two plastic piece that you are supposed to hook on the this bar, man, it doesn't go to the these middle gaps. I don't know why it doesn't fit to it. It would be nice if it can actually fit in this gap there. The reason why is because when I put it there, you are kind of blocking the rear windows. And if I put it in the middle, then you cannot open the window, the door, and this thing will come out. So I have to put it at the back here. And now when I put it at the back, and you have very little gaps here to hold on to this little thing. Otherwise, you can see that it will already come off the alignment and it will easily fall down. So that's the thing. And also because of this metal part in here, and you can see that it's already scratching the paint job in here, which is kind of annoying. So that is not an ideal accessory. But nevertheless, I like this ladder. So this ladder is actually not too bad. You can actually put it either there or there. But the thing is, because this one is you can easily move around and it's not a lot of space, so you can actually open the rear door without, you know, obstructing the that ladder, which is cool. So there we are. This also is very thin actually. I just noticed that. Maybe that's why this is very light. Look at that. This rear door panel is so thin and light. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. So scary. Wow. I'm not sure you can see clearly on the camera. It's very thin, like a paper. This is ridiculous. And this is a problem here in this model. It is not a cheap model, okay? But I was hoping that they put a little bit thicker plastic piece in here, and on top of that, this is actually supposed to be you know, door, you know, frame, but in here this is all made of plastic. No wonder this is very light. Yeah, so that's the problem in this model, because all these windows are not die cast. I know that they are not die cast anyway, but what I mean is that the frame is supposed to be made of die cast, and then also the other part on the top, there are a lot of die cast pieces missing. So that's why this is very light, I guess. Anyway, so let's measure this up. I was saying that the 800, 900. So let's see. 885. So yeah, it's definitely not a kilo for sure. Anyway, I hope that this video is informative to help you to make up your mind to get this model or not. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.